Hey, Cosmic. Good to see you. We're gonna get going here in just a bit. Let me do the usual and shout you out. Cosmic was streaming this morning. Foxy was doing a Go on Monday.
That's just me then, huh? Fine. You got me, Rangers. Now what?
Oh, I so want to kill him.
Wait, what?
The urge to kill. Hey, Draco, welcome in. I'll throw a Pulse shout out to.
There, yes.
Pulse was doing a bunch of Dragon Quest today.
Oh,
I helped him out through some of that. I didn't see that.
No, what are you doing? No.
Is Foxy playing some Sonic there? You started Sonic Adventure 2 Battle today on stream. That was fun. Nice. Yeah, I saw that came out a while ago, a couple weeks ago, on I think that's the GameCube version of Sonic Adventure 2. I've been having a pretty good day. Let's see, who else was on today? I think Wolfie was on. For him, Shaddy.
Oh shit.
You trying to peek on a jackpot game? Nice.
My wings back. My wings back. Oh shit. Well.
The Electro TV game? Ah. Yeah, I haven't done the Electro set stuff. So that's on my list of things to try at some point. All right, let's go over to our main review scene here. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Retro Achievement Review. For those who are watching the VOD or haven't been here before, what we do is we're looking at retroachievements.org, which I'll pen for the night. Where basically folks volunteer some of their time and knowledge to put together challenge sets and achievement sets for various old retro games on all kinds of retro systems, all the way back to some of the stuff in the 70s, like the Magnavox Odyssey and the Fairchild Channel F, all the way forward to the PlayStation 2 and the GameCube. And basically, you have achievements like you have in your Xbox achievements and your PlayStation trophies. Well, these are achievements for retro games. So it kind of breathes new life into a lot of these things. And all you have to do to be part of the community is you go on to retroachievements.org, you set yourself a profile, and then you grab an emulator. Hey, Wolfie, welcome in. You grab an emulator that's compatible, like RetroArch is a big one. It's got multiple cores for multiple systems. And you just put in your Retro Achievements information to link to the profile on here, and you can start earning badges and earning achievements. And they have what are called badges when you complete a set of achievements for a given game, and you can kind of like build up a wall here of different games you've played, which is kind of cool. And it gives you kind of another reason to play games to collect badges, kind of like getting platinums on on Sony, on PlayStation. So, oh, congratulations, Draco. Just finished your peak streak. So yeah, that's what retro achievements are, and what we do on this show is we go over the last week's worth of new sets, and then we also look at the community, and for those folks that regularly watch the show and want me to include them, I look and see what the last, within the last week, what everybody's been up to, for like the top 25 of my list, just so that it doesn't get too crazy. So if we go back to last week. So we're gonna go ahead and start with this, because I think we end up doing pretty well if we start with the community highlights. Small week for Draco. Small week, but he's still on the list. 700 points. It's not too bad. You don't think you made the cut this week? There will be other weeks. First on the list this last week was Bo Molette, who comes by every once in a while. Let me throw him a shout out. Yeah, he always does top the list. He's well, he's not always number one, but he's always up there. Your handheld was dead for half a week? Oof. That would make it rough. He's been playing some Blade Master on the arcade, some Asterix in the arcade, Donkey Kong, Riot City, Airwolf. Airwolf just came out. We'll be talking about that one. That's a shoot 'em up based on the show, on the 80s and 90s TV show. It's a lot of arcade. It's a lot of batches. Oh yeah, Bo has a lot these days. 171. Next up we got Sark, who is number one on the site. He's got even more badges. 1100 there. Let's start the shout out here. Sark looks like he booted up Powerpuff Girls. I think that's his next request game.
As soon as this is done, it's getting removed, and it's never.
Last night he got the badge for the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles on Nintendo.
I promise you this.
This is a really rough set. It requires you to beat a lot of the bosses to get damageless on the one hand, but also it has achievements for beating those bosses with fist only and beating those bosses with whip only. So, and you actually have to take damage to get down to the whip, because every time you get hit, you lose items, and if you have no items, you just die. So, it's kind of a different system. I don't know. I don't love that game, but it was interesting watching Sark play it. He's also been playing some Super Mario 74. Which gets really tough near the end levels. It's a Super Mario hack with extra stars and whole new areas. It's kind of like I almost want to call it a 3D Mario Kaizo kind of game. It gets really crazy. You're only jealous of his pinball badges. Pinball's pretty tough. Pinball's pretty tough to get all the badges for. And then Kunio-kun Jidaigeki on NES was the request game he was playing before that. This is the sequel to essentially the sequel to River City Ransom. I watched him play that. I don't like it quite as much as River City Ransom. You get a buddy that follows you around, but I don't know. It feels like they didn't get the AI to work very well. It runs itself into walls a lot. I don't know. It's got some jank to it. It's an interesting game. It still kind of has that River City Ransom charm to it, but I don't know, not as good. And then he was also playing some Dungeons and Dragons on Saturn, which is a beat 'em up with a big map, fairly long game. And it really, the way the game is set up, it really wants you to play with multiple characters, or it wants you to play with multiple people, because you come across different things that only one character class can do anything with, and there's a lot of achievements on this to like go and collect everything, but you basically have to die and spawn in as different characters to collect everything. So it's a little weird. It's a little tricky to get the set for that, but Sark did it. So GG's on that. Next we got Wise. There was a shout out here. Wise is another really skilled RA player. He's been working again on the Punch Out subset. Hey Dom, welcome in, sir. Yeah, Wise is the man when it comes to Punch Out.
I'll be right back. Give me a...
So he's getting pretty close to the bonus subset here. He's been playing some TMNT, some Kung Fu, some Super C. So kind of, I think he's badged these before. He's just going back to some of the classics. Next we got Chrono. Chrono's number 4 on the site, I think. Yeah, number 4. He's always playing a lot of new stuff. So he's been playing that. We'll talk about this one. This one got a set this week. Oh No, which is a 3D runner type game, kind of like Pepsi Man. Really bizarre. It's very Japanese. Really weird game, but interesting. You got the 100% on Mizurna Falls. We played a little bit of that, I think last week or maybe 2 weeks ago. Kind of a Twin Peaks-esque survival horror game. Apparently it has some 2D battle sections, 2D fighter battle sections, which we didn't get to on stream, but not what I was expecting given the rest of the game. And you got the Kingdom Hearts 1 set that came out relatively recently, patched. And I'm reminded by that because Manny was on the other time. I should probably hop in over here. There we go. Share screen as we go. Next up we got Andy. Yeah, Chrono's up there. Andy runs 2 channels. He runs the social network where he does RA stuff, and he runs the gaming network where he does speedruns. So let's see if I can type that in.
Still waiting for Cheeseball to shut up. To show
Very fun
up.
streamer. Hey Stag, good to see you.
Then I can have an excuse to.
We are just going through the community highlights right now. Currently looking at Andy's social network. He's been playing some Mega Man X3 on PS1, some SimCity on Super Nintendo, some Power Blade on Nintendo.
Holy fucking fuck! We did it!
Wow.
We did it!
Oh yeah, he had quite a hard time with some of those Mortal Kombat games. Those were, I mean, he's really good at them, but some of those batches are pretty demanding. He's also been working on some Donkey Kong Country 3. Yeah, Andy's great. Hope he made the list. It doesn't look like it. Then we got this bozo coming in next. My list is all wonky because I've been playtesting some games for tonight. But I've been doing Peak Streak, so I've been picking a game a night to badge, and I've been going after the adventure and text adventure games. Because I played a lot of those growing up, and they're not super long especially if you've already played them before and you know where to go. So we got Myst done, we got Return to Zork done, we got Mixed Up Mother Goose came out with a set. We'll talk about this one tonight because it's a new set and it dropped, and I was like, oh, I've been playing all these Sierra games on the Apple II, and here's yet another one. So I played a lot of this one on DOS growing up. It's pretty nostalgic for me. Very, very, very simple one, but still pretty fun. And then I got Lurking Horror done. This was, I think, last night. This was my 20th Peak Streak game. Really cool, kind of horror-based text adventure from Infocom. What day? Yeah, I'm on day 21. Half mixed up Mother Goose. Memory unlocked. Yeah, yeah. Just got day 47. Congratulations. Yeah, I saw you got past 30 a while ago. That was a big one. So for those who aren't familiar with Peak Streak, basically the challenge is go, you know, the first kind of award you get is at 30. So go 30 days, a batch a day, do a batch a day. You don't have to do like real games, and a lot of people choose to do like hacks and homebrews and stuff like that. I've been trying to stick to retail stuff just because that's kind of what I'm more interested in going and getting the doing the achievements for. Especially games I haven't played at all before, which I hadn't. I've only touched a little bit of the Infocom library. Unfortunately, I don't have a set for Zork 2 or Zork 3 or a lot of my favorites growing up, Planetfall, Station Fall, etc. But I've been playing through a lot of those, a lot of the Sierra games. Good times. And then the main game I've been working on as just a, something I've been playing. I was playing Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne, and I kind of got stuck. So I decided I wanted to boot up. I still wanted to play some Shin Megami Tensei, but I wanted to go and make some actual progress. So I decided to boot up the first one, and I've been working on that one. So, hey Foxy, welcome in, sir. Working on a Pokemon Leaf Green, Professor Oak. Nice. Nice. Speaking of Foxy, we're doing community highlights right now. And you're the next on the list, sir. Foxy's been working on some Super Mario Brothers 2. The Lost Levels. So this is the actual 2, not the not Super Mario Brothers USA. That was called 2 over here. But this one is the Lost Levels. Was known as the Lost Levels when it came across in the All-Stars. Looks like you're getting really close. So you gotta get the Fireball.
With amazing style.
Fireball Chivo on A4 and C4.
Scam. So good.
And then okay, so it's just the Fireball ones. I don't think those are that bad as far as things go. I think the hard part is just keeping the fireballs up to the boss, right? So I think you'll probably have that pretty quickly. C4 fireballs is the toughest. The rest will be easy. Fair enough. And he's going through that Mega Man Powered Up subset. Crayon Shin-Chan. Got that one badged. I think that was... did you boot that up on Saturday's stream? I forget. Yeah, most of the rest of this will be from his cartoon cereal breakfast stream, which is on Saturdays. He'll boot up some bad Shin-Chan after breakfast. Nice. Congratulations. Yeah, but I highly recommend Foxy's stream if you enjoy retro games. He's very cheerful, keeps it very positive. Usually a fun time. He's been doing a Go Mondays where he'll play do like a randomizer for the N64 version of Goemon and or play other various Goemon games. And then on Tuesday through Thursday, he'll do request days, or he'll be working on requests. And then Friday, he's usually on with Cosmic and I over on Scanlines doing Free Play Friday. And then breakfast streams on Saturdays. Fun badge, really quick. Nice. Hey, Wise, welcome in. We are just doing community highlights. And naturally, we already covered you because you're number 3 on there. So, GG's on all the progress. On all the Punch-Out. Getting further on Punch-Out stuff. I think? Or maybe not. Just booted up and worked on it. But, we believe in you, Wise. Get that bonus subset under your belt. Because you're the champ of Punch-Out. Just de-rusting some NES games? Yeah, I figured you'd badged a lot of those before. Next we got Nev. Novanos is another really skilled gamer. He's been working on the Mega Collection, Sonic Mega Collection. We've seen this one. It's got Comic Zone. It's got a bunch of the Sonic games. It's got the Ooze. Quite a few different things. And he's also been playing some Stretch Panic on PS2, some Ninja Shadow of Darkness, and some Triple Trouble. And I think this was previous weeks. But this set, if you're looking for one set that'll just give you a ton of points, and you enjoy a lot of Sonic games, you might give this one a shot. Next up we got Cassette Cobra, who's also quite big on Sonic games. He's been playing some Terraria. And some Mario Party 6 he got badged.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Congratulations, sir.
Only I know what is best. No one can tell me what to do. This is who
Next we got Arius.
What? Goodbye, Doctor.
Mario Party 6 badge. Yeah, the Mario Party badges are there's a lot. They ask you to be really good at a lot of those mini games. Arius is a pretty cool guy. I've caught his streams. I think he's kind of early in the morning. But he's also been working on the Sonic Mega Collection. Puyo Puyo, he got badged. Dojam and Earl. And he got the badge on Nocturne. Looks like he's still working on some revision items. I'm on day 21 for Peak Streak. So we got Lurking Horror done last night, and I started work on Portopia a little bit during my lunch break today. So hopefully get that done later tonight. Solving some serial murder cases. Next we got Benjamin. I'm not quite sure what Benjamin's streaming schedule normally is. He seems to be kind of... I think he's on kind of late at night for us.
No,
I think he's from Australia, so kind of different time zone. But he's been working on Bully on PS2. The Leisure Suit Larry Magna Cum Laude game, which is the minigame game. Probably not super appropriate. But he's been playing Bully, and I think we've seen him play some of the like Ultimate Crisis or something, just another kind of bizarre one. But he's also been working on some Punch Out, and he got Darius Twin badged, so congratulations on that. And he's been playing some Wings of War. Tuesday and Thursday, and the weekends. Gotcha. Next we've got Knocker. Waiting for the Leisure Suit Larry badge to appear on my page. I got one. Did you not see I got one?
And bacon for all, motherfuckers!
I got the classic one. Right there.
This game's done.
The Land of the Lounge Lizards. I'm not gonna do the minigame one. I'm not really big on minigame games, but and that one's a little too much. A little too much. But the original's not too bad. The fifth one would probably be a little too much too. But if we get sets on DOS for the first 4, I'll probably do those. Anyway, but Knocker's been working on some Powered Up, the subset. Dang, he's already like almost 3/4 of the way through that one. Kicking butt. Been playing some Bomberman 94, and recently got Sonic Adventure DX badged, and Time Splitters. PS2 one is all mini games. That's funny. I mean, it's pretty obscene humor. Like, I think the first one is pretty obscene humor too, but yeah. Next we've got Manny and Sweeps. I'll throw Manny a shout out here. Bomb. Manny's been working on some Warriors Orochi 2, which is a Dynasty Warriors game.
I regret.
Mario Brothers, classic Mario Brothers on Nintendo. Some Star Force on the arcade.
Get me out.
And some Sly Cooper. I guess he got the achievement of the month on that one. He's also been working on some Regulation Red, Pokemon Regulation Red. Oh, thank you for the follow, Meat Bro. Much appreciated. Next we got Sweeps. Throw Sweeps a shout out here. Sweeps has been playing some In the Hunt, which is a submarine shoot 'em up for Saturn. That one's pretty cool. Some Darius Twin. He got Darius Twin badge on Super Nintendo.
Like frame perfect.
Looks like he's playing Ninja Gaiden. I think he probably badged that earlier. No, I guess he badged that recently.
Gone. It just disappeared from.
So I got Ninja Gaiden badge.
The top screen, the top center. My special's gone. After I did that jump, why is my special gone?
And he's playing some Power Stone as well on Dreamcast.
What the fuck just happened?
And he got Download 2 that got a set recently badged. So he's been killing it. Oh, the balloon hack, yeah. Let's see. Next I've got Turnbuck. Mr. Turnbuck. He's apparently not been such a bum this last while. I think he's TR Turnbuck. Did he get his name changed? Huh. I think he got his name changed because he used to be TR Turnbuck. But he's been playing some Final Fantasy, some Dragon Ball Z, a hack of Dragon Ball Z. Booted up the Mike Tyson subset. And then playing some Intellivision games, Shark, and Dragon Crystal on Game Gear. I think Dragon Crystal, if I remember right, is a roguelike. Yeah. Kind of an interesting game. I know our buddy Owaz really likes that one. Yeah, he came in with 840 for the week. He did more points than Troffle that last week. That's surprising. Usually Troffle's one of the top 5 usually. Throw him a shouty. Troffle's been working on some Gex. That's the achievement of the week this week. I think, or maybe achievement of the month. We should look that up. He got a hack port of the 1,000-Year Door back to 64 badge, and the Legend of Banjo-Kazooie, the Jiggies of Time. I'm guessing that's like an Ocarina of Time hack, or maybe a Banjo hack. Another Banjo hack, and Mega Man X Command Mission. Paper Mario. Yeah, I mean, if you like 1,000-Year Door, and you've already got 1,000-Year Door done, then why not? Next up, we got Gaming with Drew. I don't know Gaming with Drew all that well, but he hangs out with us sometimes over on BCG's Discord. So he's been playing some Animal Crossing, some Twin Snakes, Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes on GameCube, some Silent Hill on PS1, and some Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance on PS2. He's almost got that one badged. As well as some Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. I think, I want to say Gaming with Drew, I've got a few of his streams, and they're all like Resident Evil speedrunning, I think. At least the ones I saw. I'm sure he does more, but I have to work on 1,000-Year Door. You play a lot when you were a kid. Gotcha. It's got that nostalgia value for you. That's always nice. Next we got Blog. Okay, cool. He's finally got his name in the... I could just copy paste. There we go. Blog was a speedrunner for a long. I mean, he's still a speedrunner. He's been playing a bunch of Mega Man and
Nailed it.
doing
First
speedrunning for
try.
Mega Man, and he's one of the really good
Wait,
Ninja Gaiden
what?
speedrunners out there.
I grabbed the potion.
He's been playing some Chippendale 2.
Potion
He got
landed
Chippendale
on
1
me.
badged.
And then I
Is that
died.
recently? I guess it was recently. Okay, cool. He's got Chippendale badge.
Oh, I'm in 7-3.
Also playing some Final Fantasy 6, some Doom on Super Nintendo, and some Michael Jordan on Super Nintendo. Paper Mario 64 you did, Master? Never finished Thousand Year Door? Gotcha. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Thousand Year Door. Paper Mario is not bad. It's not as good as Mario RPG. It drags a lot in the middle. Well, not even really the middle. It drags a lot all over. But I did eventually get it for the going for the Christmas event. It's okay. But I do want to play Thousand Year Door because I've heard a lot of good stuff about that one. And next up we got Draco. Draco's been playing some Leaf Green, the Professor Oak Challenge.
Oh,
You don't care to go back to it like you did with Mario RPG?
oh my god.
Yeah,
Did you see that?
if I had beaten it
Almost
prior, I probably wouldn't have wanted to go back to it. I don't think. I had played a little bit of it on the Nintendo 64 emulator on Switch back when it first came out on there. But I didn't play like very long into it, and the Christmas event gave me an excuse to go do that, and it was okay. You know, it wasn't a terrible game, wasn't a bad game. But it was not as good as Super Mario RPG. It was kind of from that era of early 3D where it was kind of ugly, and it's a little bit hard to go back to. You know, kind of the same with a lot of PS1 games too. But the art style was not, it was still kind of cute, and it probably has aged better than a lot of things, but I don't know. I didn't, just didn't like it quite as much. Beyond the First Game. Oh yeah, and there's the Elector set, Jackpot. So that was your Peak Street game for today. And then playing some Gale of Darkness, Sonic Adventure 2, and some V-Rally on Game Boy. I am not one to ask about Super Mario 64 hacks. I hear the Shotgun 64 one is pretty fun. I saw Chef and Sark play that a little bit here and there. That one seems kind of fun, but other than that, I'm not very knowledgeable. Next up, we got Max, who is Gamer Squad here on Twitch. Throw him a shout out. Max is the current number 2, formerly number 1. He's been working on Final Fantasy XI, Solata Robo, which I think is that's one of the achievements this month. I'll have to double check that. Mega Man 4. Looks like he had badged it previously, but they revised it. And about double the amount of achievements. That's kind of crazy for a revision. Final Fantasy Legend 3 on Game Boy, which I think is one of the Saga games. I think that's Saga 3. And then some other Final Fantasy 11. Hey Drake, welcome in, sir. Next we got Mandrew. For him a shouty. Mandrew hangs out with us quite often over on Pulses and Sarks. We see him every once in a while over on Foxy's too. But he's been playing some Sly Cooper. Some Shining Soul 2, he got badged. Super Mario 74, working on that hack. He got the Achievement of the Week last week, badged. And he got the Achievement of the Week from 3 weeks ago? I think that's 3 weeks ago. The Swordcraft story, he got badged. I still got to go back and batch that one. Just saw a video on a couple of Mario 64 hacks. Yeah, there's a lot. There are a lot. Next up, we got Rio Geo. Bum. Rio Geo hangs out with us over on Necros quite often. And he's popped in over on Scanline's Free Play Friday every once in a while. He's been playing some Final Fantasy Tactics. He got X3 on Super Nintendo badged. Congratulations on that one. And then he's been working on the Mega Man X collection on GameCube. Kicking lots of butt. And playing some classic Super Mario Brothers. Alright, so that covers the community highlights for the last week. Let's dig into some of these new games. Or, well, new sets for games, anyway. We ended off last week at Castle of Dragon, which is kind of a arcade action platformer. Didn't have a ton of platforming, at least not until like level 3 or so. But we'll talk about this one. Mischief Makers, it's had a set for a while, but now they have a subset. This one's all about getting S ranks on every level, which can be pretty tough. There's usually kind of a trick to any given level on this one, where there's some specific things you have to do. I think you have to gather like all the crystals. There's already at least one guy that's batched it, who is not the set developer, so that's a good sign. But yeah, if you've already batched Mischief Makers, then and you enjoyed it and had a good time with it, then maybe give this subset a try if you can get all the S ranks. Next up, we got a jigsaw and sliding puzzle game, or sorry, nonogram and sliding puzzle. So this is Picross and sliding puzzle. So naturally, this one caught my eye a little bit. I saw Chrono is already. I saw Chrono booted up. I don't know if I thought he badged it already. Apparently not. I'm not really big on sliding puzzles, so that puts me off a little bit. But mostly these games, usually the set for these is basically just finish every puzzle. It looks like that's pretty much it. Finish each category's worth of different ones. A Baron game. Except for the sliding puzzle part. I don't really like sliding puzzles. But we'll go ahead and put this one up. Let's see here. Pretty sure I grabbed it. What a Baron game. Oh boy. I have a reputation, I guess. I do have a lot of Picross games that I've batched. It's true. I have a lot of Jigsaw games as well. So I definitely deserve the the reputation. I have some rules around the chat. Just keep it clean. So please don't F-bombs on chat. Thank you. Because I do have occasionally my nieces will watch reruns of my streams. So alright, so we got Illustrator and Slide. Let's go with Illustrator. Let's avoid the slide puzzles for the moment. Alright, so we got main mode, challenge mode, learn the rules, and load data. Alright, let's go main mode. Thank you, sir. This is a bunch of kanji. Oyatsu, snacks. Hey, snacks. We'll try snacks. We'll try puzzles about snacks. We'll just do one of these, and we'll go on to the next game. Rodochu. It's in the middle of loading. Alright. Oh, I got that still on turbo. That's not good. Alright, so yeah, that's not there. That's not there, so that can't be there. Okay. Now we know that's 1, 2 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all the way across. That can't be 1. That has to be 1. Dot 1, 2. Dot 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. Alright, so we got there we go. Looks like a snow cone, maybe? Yeah, I think that's a snow cone. Kaki Mizu. I think that's Mizu. It's basically syrup water or candy water or something like that. We'll go ahead and save. Kids' last 3 days of school, then multi-set. Sure, if you want to do some multi-sets. I know Cosmic and I got a bunch of playtesting done on Sunday. So we figured out how to get PS2 working on N64. So I think we're planning on doing some more of that on Saturdays and Sundays when we're both free. I don't know. Nacho wants to come up at least for like a week this summer sometime. She's off school now, so I don't know which week she's gonna come up. Hopefully sooner than later. But we'll have to kind of play it by ear a little bit. But there you go. If you like Picross and if you don't mind using Google Lens to translate, you can kind of go through here. It looks like there's 10 puzzles per category. And there's 5 pages of categories here. You'll have to unlock some of them. And then there's the slider puzzle ones. So, let's go ahead and take a look at one of the slider puzzles. We don't have a ton of games to go over, so I think we'll have time to do at least one of these. Sure, we can do computer category. Decent music on this. It's kind of spiffy. Got some motherboards, some CDs. Sure, we'll do CD. Mario Kart 64. My niece Nacho is really good at Mario Kart. Okay, well, it looks like the top is done for us in here. So probably won't put that up. Let's see. Got a bad getting these placed at the right spots. Let's see. I think that one needs to go on the right, on the left. Oop. That one there. Okay, and then we want to get that one over. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Hey. We got really lucky with the top three there. Yes, overwrite. So that slide puzzles, you're probably your least favorite type of game. The only one you can do by memory is Lufia 2. You're so bad at them otherwise. Yeah, there's I don't know, there's some tutorials out there that kind of give you a algorithmic kind of way you can approach some of them. And I have to reference them all the time when I have to do them. I would rather not do them. I definitely prefer Picross, but I might do them on this one just to badge it. If I feel like it. I'm working on Picross 2 right now on Game Boy as my something to do while I'm at work. It is awful as far as the point value for things. It's like you do a whole world's worth of puzzles, which is 9 puzzles, 9 little 4-packs of puzzles. So it's 36 puzzles for 5 points, or maybe 10 points. I don't know. It's a lot, and I've been playing them like the legit way, not actually like looking up, because there are solutions for the Mario Picross 2 puzzles on GameFAQs, and I did reference them once or twice when I got stuck. But if you're playing them normally, it's like, you know, for each puzzle it's like at least 8-10 minutes, something like that. So it's just it's really not worth it point wise, but it's fine. Picross in general is pretty undervalued. It's like, they're not hard, you know. You can go find Picross solvers out there, but you know, they're harder than I feel like they're a little bit more challenging than what was it, Jigsaw puzzles. And the Jigsaw puzzles, man, if you want something that's overvalued, maybe that's it. Maybe they overvalue the Jigsaws because they undervalue the Picross, so it balances out if you do both. Maybe that's how it's supposed to work. All right, next up we got Bolt. Jacob says it's really bad. You did the first one with Guide. You're so bad at those. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's really just counting is all Picross is. All right, so this one is a 3D platformer and a beat 'em up. Interesting. I think there was a movie about this character. I never saw it, and I kind of totally forgot that it existed. But here we go. Hopefully this isn't shovelware. I'm kind of, if I had to bet, I think it probably might be. We'll see. As far as the set goes here, complete all the levels for progress. Get all the pickups. There's some Chivos for each level to get all of that different, collect all the stuff. Get an A rank. So A ranks might be collecting things and finishing the level quickly and avoiding damage, probably. Looks like it wants you to finish off enemies with various types of attacks. Hack a missile computer without breaking a combo chain. So basically, hack it perfectly. It does have a pacifist on the China bullet train. Do a level 5 computer without breaking a combo chain. Disarm all missiles without making a mistake. Do all combos as one character or the other. Max out both characters. Using the level select cheat, defeat Dr. Calico as Bolt without any upgrades, without healing or dying. So it's not damageless, but it is no healing and no upgrades. And it looks like it wants you to complete a bunch of side stuff with on hardest difficulty with all the collectibles. And then complete any level using only touchscreen. Or any level in Rhino's mission. Alright, let's give this one a go. Bolt on Nintendo DS. And let's go to our recharge scene. There we go. Ah. It's a gerbil. Kidnapped by the evil Calico to help him achieve world domination. Never saw the movie. Feel like this was given on a Saturday once. Ah. Genetically modified Superdog Bolt. Penny is on a quest to get her back her dad. The naming that they named the girl Penny makes me think of Inspector Gadget. So I don't know. Were they going for that? Or was that unintentional? You gotta think the people at Disney are familiar with, you know, they'd be familiar with Inspector Gadget cartoons. Okay, let's see. So we have just a jump right now. Oh wow, it moves quick. Moves almost too fast. Let's change the screens here, since it looks like the action's focused on one of them. Let's put the bottom screen is the big one. There we go. Can I... That's it? That's all I get for moving the camera around. And it doesn't even pause it. Where am I supposed to go here? It looks like I should go that way, but... Oh, there we go. Y or X? Help you recover energy. Wheel bar to scale this wall. Okay, so she gets different gizmos. Okay. Oh man, the screen crunch is real on this game. You have such a small, like, area that you can see. Which, I mean, you know, it's a portable game or whatever, but still. Finally, the penny is dropped. Done with Viridian Forest, finally. Nice. Bum, 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 bum. Get to the skylight. Okay. Huh. Oops, that's the wrong button. Oh. Oh, ow. So let's check it out. Okay. Okay, game. Gonna force me to use it. Okay. Okay, so whatever he dropped went away while the game was talking to me. Boost your character abilities. Okay. Lay down in your bed. Have a good night, everyone. sorry if the game is making you dizzy. End of the road for some. Seem to move down over to that railing. Have a good one, Draco. And hey, Suffa, welcome in, sir. Alright, looks like I'm gonna jump. Wait, what? Press the A or B button to attach on the rail with a wheel bar. Okay. I feel like this game has some interesting ideas at work here, but it's just like, I don't know, control feels really weird. And I don't love the screen crunch. Oh. Getting closer to finishing that DQ one. Nice. It's a fun one. At least I feel it's a fun one. Pulse didn't have such a great time with it today, but he at least got what he was going for. So maximum health capacity. Nice. Maximum energy capacity. Quite the shovelware. Help any hack the computer. First check the pattern displayed in the top screen. Then use the stylus to link the different panels together in the touchscreen and match it. Fill your progress bar to 100% before time runs out to win. Okay, so I think we'll want to go top bottom on this one. Or maybe just let's see. Maybe left, right. There we go. Don't touch the security devices floating around, or the computer system could be shut down. Collect the question mark power-ups while linking the icons to get help bonuses. Appears in the lower left corner of the touchscreen to activate them. Okay, so we want to do... wait, what? Do we, like, drag them? Hold on. 1, 2, 3. So... Oh. No? Okay. It's so weird. Okay. So... Am I doing this right? So it wants us to do red first. And then blue. Do I have to grab that? Okay. Okay, I think I kind of get more of an idea of what we're supposed to do here. Smaller to larger. Alright, so 3, 2, 1. And then 3, 2, 1. That is a weird hacking screen, but okay. So I guess you're supposed to, like, maybe dodge around. Can I jump up there? No. Since they're just respawning, we'll just go. Okay, there wasn't even any, like, interaction there. Okay. Okay. I'm so confused. Guess we go here. Come on, game. I can't really see, like, ahead of me, so it's... Button mashing for the win! Oh no. I just got infinite respawns here too. Let's see. Go this way? Is there anything else back here? None of these are breakable, huh? Okay. What was even the point of that? To break one box? Okay, and you can't even jump down apart from where those little things are. Oh, slow down. Well, we got a Chivo. I guess we have to badge it now. Oh boy. Yeah, this is kind of bad. It's not like terrible, but oh, what's that over there? Did we? Oh, I guess that's where we came from. Alright, so over to the skylight. Match night, right? Oh boy. I still need a Peak Street game. I started up, can we go? There we go. I started up, Portopia. Mission complete. Alright, how badly did we do? Let's see. Speed. Why? Do we... How do we exit out? Oh, there we go. Taboo NES. That's a thought. I'm about halfway through the Portopia badge though, so I'll probably finish that one. The Shin-Chan game? That's a good one too. Alright, so that's Bolt. Looks like you get to play as both the girl and the dog. Not terrible, but yeah. I didn't really get a good impression of that movie when it came out as like I don't know. Felt kind of half-assed. But anyway. If you want a 3D platformer with some looks like people already badged it. It's probably not a very hard game, probably not a very hard badge, but I don't love that one. Next up we got Onichanbara. This is definitely a very different kind of game. This is bikini girls slicing up zombies. Bikini samurai girls slicing up zombies. It's kind of the gist of the game of these this series. Game Man loves this game. Yeah, I bet he does. This is boobs and blood. Let's see. Successfully complete any mission with your partner still alive. Use the weapon create menu and synthesize a stronger version of any weapon. Achieve a 999 hit combo. Receive an A rank or higher 5 times with each character. Unlock all the characters. Kill a whole ton of enemies. Collect a bunch of weapons. 200 weapons. There's 200 weapons in this game. Interesting. Going berserk 20 times. 30 times. Clearing 5 missions. Clearing 12 missions. So basically there's a bunch of unlockables you get by killing enemies, clearing missions, going berserk, etc. There's some memorials. These are probably story-based. Or maybe just find certain things on certain levels. You'll need to get at least 1 S rank. clear a bunch of missions. Pretty straightforward set as far as it goes. So this one's on PSP. So I'm gonna go ahead and boot up my standalone emulator for this one. Do I have a camera on this one? Oh, no. Wait. Oh, there it is. It was just invisible. Alright, let's turn this down a little bit. This is kind of loud. Let's see here. Volume. Audio, there we go. Let's turn this down to about maybe 50. It's a little loud. Enter our name. All right. I don't know if there's a translation for this one, but the version I got is just the Japanese one. I don't think that they've linked any translated sets yet. They might, if there is one, they might. But for now, we'll just go with, oh, there we go. I guess, oh, it's X, use X. Usually in these games, circle is confirm. But not today. Alright, let's go with the small tsu and a tsu. I guess we just do tsu and then they add the, where is it? There's the tsu. Okay. Nah. There we go. Tsu. There we go. Metsu. Sure. Oh. Okay, so it's confirmed there, but it's not confirmed here. It's a silly game. This is a silly game. Yeah, whatever. Yes. Skippable cutscenes. That's a plus already. Why is she here? What are these? So apparently she's got amnesia. Why is she powerful enough like this? We'll think about it afterward. Let's do it. A whole bunch of kanji. Okay, so this is the save place. And we can switch costumes here. Clear することでゲームがスタートします。Okay. Oh, mission select. That makes sense. Alright. Sure, let's do it. I don't know any buttons, but let's do it. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Alright, what other weapons do we got, or what other abilities here? Square attacks. Triangle does a kick. Can we... Okay, we'll just slash. We'll just slash. We have a jump? We have a jump. Okay, dual stick controls, that's nice. Oh, time limit? Okay. I'm like, get stuck in place. Okay, so is it basically just a big arena where you're just supposed to attack things? Can we... Oh, I can lock. Hey, I can target lock. That makes it easier. There we go. Gave me a C rank for the first time. Got a bunch of Chivos. Clean orb, or green orb, became a Cugium. Boys. Gem. Depoison gem. Gate? Key? I don't know what that last one is. I don't know what that is. It's some kind of limited item. Okay, well that was kind of fun. So it's a hack and slash game. Kind of jank. Like when you're attacking, I guess if I'd used target lock from the start, that would have been better, but once you start attacking in one direction, like you have to stop attacking to turn to attack. So you can't just like attack, and then, you know, like aim backwards and attack, or aim to the left, or aim to the right. You don't really have a lot of freedom that way. It's a little bit more, you're kind of stuck in the direction that you were going. Which, I mean, you know, some hack and slashes are like that. It's just a matter of getting used to it. Memory... Memorial. Okay, we got a memorial. Got another memorial. Whatever that is we got. Something by setup. Got another memorial. Okay, so I guess we go here. Is there a save? There we go. We'll save and then go to the next game. That was pretty fun. Yeah, if you like hack and slash games, if you like God Hand, and like Devil May Cry, this might be up your alley. Alright, time for the next game. Let's transition back over to our review scene. Let's close out of this. There we go. Okay. Next we got Mixed Up Mother Goose. So I may have already badged this one. like we were talking about earlier, this is kind of a nostalgia game for me. We had it on DOS. It's a really, really, really simplified point and click adventure. You can only carry one item at a time. You just walk up to the item to pick it up. Sometimes you're picking up, rather than items, you're picking up like people. That's not quite the right word. Like you get followers, I guess, and you have to take them to the right place. So the basic idea here is that you've got you're in a dream and you're helping out Mother Goose to get all her little fables and rhymes back in the right order, get the right items to the right people. There's only like 18, maybe even less than that. Maybe it's like 17. 17 things to do. It's really short. It's like 2 discs. Or no, maybe it was like. Actually, I take that back. Yeah, it might have been 4 discs. Let me bring up Rapple Win here, and we'll just deliver like 1 or 2 things. Let's see here. Mixed up Mother Goose. There we go. And then we'll go over to our Apple scene. There we go. I'll play this one with keyboard, as we do many Apple games. And I did figure out a way to get Apple running a little faster. There's a, under the settings, there's a button that does benchmark emulator. And that will actually, get the emulation to run at a little bit more normal speeds, as you can see here. There's still quite a bit of slowdown when you come across. Excuse me. Here you come. Ooh. Got lemon water. It's a little stings a little. Anyway, it still slows down a bit when you have a bunch of animation going on, but it's not as bad. For those who saw me play like Space Quest 1 and 2. Excuse me. Start a new game. Pick one that looks sort of like me. Why not? Brown hair. Good night, Mets. Oh, I guess I hit enter too many times. My rhymes are mixed up. Please help me fix them. Okay. So one minor detail with this one that I found is that they didn't link all the discs. So when they ask you to switch over, the only ones they linked are 1A and 2A. So when they ask you to flip it over, you've got to put it on the second drive and then do a switch here on Rapple Win. Oh, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Kindly fetch me my watering can. This is a Mary Mary Quite Contrary. How does her garden grow? But it's kind of fun. They do the little rhymes as you deliver the items back. Here we got a sixpence. A crooked sixpence. And there's Bo Peep crying over her lost sheep. And I'm crying because it makes the game go slow. Hey, Game Boy. Hey, Game Boy Guru. Welcome in, sir. We are playing some Mixed Up Mother Goose on the Apple II. We're going through the list of the new sets and on Retro Achievements, and this is one of them. For those who don't know Game Boy Guru, he does a lot of shoot 'em ups on his channel. He's playing a bunch of Gradius lately. I don't know if you're playing some Gradius today, but very cool guy. Would highly recommend, especially if you like shoot 'em ups. But welcome in, everybody. Haven't played this in forever. Played it some as a kid, but never got too far. Yeah, it's a real nostalgia trip for me too, because I played this a lot as a kid on the DOS. Working on 1943 this month as the start of our Pacific Theater summer event. Nice. Bought a crooked cat, which caught a crooked mouse, and they all lived together in a little crooked house. But yeah, as I was telling the other folks that if you're not familiar with this game, you really only have one inventory spot, and you're just going into these various areas and getting items related to various rhymes. So like there's a Jack and Jill need a bucket that they're going to take up the hill. The cat and the cat needs his fiddle to help the cow jump over the moon. You know, a lot of fun stuff like that. But I was just kind of showing the game a little bit because I've already badged this one because I did it for a Peak Street game. It's real short. You can beat it in like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that. The hardest part is that the game slows down quite a bit as you get through different sections with lots of animation because the Apple II was not a very capable system. But see, here's the watering can. So we can take our watering can back to the lady growing a garden. And here's Miss Muffet. She's looking for her tuffet. There's Bo Peep. And I think the items might be randomly placed. They're never placed at the same spot as the rhyme that they go with, but they might be randomly placed around the map. So slow. We're going so slow. But yeah, I think we'll just do this one rhyme and then we'll go with the next game. Bum-ba-bum. Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells. And pretty maids all in a row. Welcome back. it's kind of interesting on this one. The for each of the rhymes that you bring the items back for, you get an achievement. And in the achievement notes, they actually put some information about the origins of some of the rhymes. Because a lot of these were kind of little political ditties that were, to some extent, like jokes about the day, but they had to be in a language that was a little bit obscure. They had to kind of cloak the thing that they were making fun of or rhyming about. And so it's not necessarily clear what the rhymes were actually about in every case. Some of them are. So like this one they think is having to do with Mary Queen of Scots, who was leading spy rings under the while Elizabeth was queen, because Mary Queen of Scots was like next in line, essentially. Well, kind of next in line, because Elizabeth had killed Mary, her elder sister, had arranged for her death and became queen. After Edward VI had died, who was her younger brother, so when Edward VI, and then Mary, and then Elizabeth, and then Elizabeth ended up kind of adopting James I as her son, but James' actual mother was Mary Queen of Scots, who was a granddaughter of Henry VII, I think. So, kind of a cousin who was also in line, and was the rightful Queen of Scotland. Yeah. Ring Around the Rosie was about the plague and London Bridge falling down all the time, burning down and falling down. So a lot of the rhymes were about historical events and or like little ditties that some of the people at court would make up. So kind of some fun little history to go along with them. Anyway, that was Mixed Up Mother Goose on the Apple II. Next on our list, let's go back to our list here. Close out of that. And I should comment on the set a little bit. It's pretty much all progression. You just get one achievement per rhyme that you bring stuff back to, and you have to bring them all back to complete the game. So really, there's no missables or anything like that in this one, and there really weren't very many. I don't know if there were any Easter eggs in the game, but really straightforward set. It'll take you like 20 or 30 minutes to do easily if you're up for that sort of thing. And it's good that Game Boy, it's good that you came in when you did, because this is the next game on the list. Airwolf on the arcade, which is a shoot 'em up. As far as the set goes, he wants you to clear up through mission 15. Or maybe through 16. I guess 16 is the final mission. Gain 5 power-ups. Make use of the turbo. Have 4 extra lives. Reach a score of 10,000, 30,000, 50,000, 100,000. Reach a score of 170,000. Okay. So, pretty straightforward set. No 1cc. No, the 4 lives thing is you're gonna have to stay deathless for a while to get that. But that's not that bad. It's not there's no 1LC, there's no 1cc. Really straightforward set for a shoot 'em up. Well, let's check out the game. Actually, I have this in my history. So I'm going to go over to our RetroArch scene. And this is why I have my turbo button on earlier. There we go. Got kind of the theme going from the old TV show. Airwolf was a TV show from the 80s about a guy with a attack helicopter. I'm not quite sure how you get, because, like, sometimes it shoots that, and sometimes it shoots missiles, and I'm not sure what does what, or what controls that. Because, like, sometimes you get a strafe and sometimes you get missiles, and I don't know what controls that. Oh, come on! Maybe if I'm firing... Well, if I'm firing to use the secondary, I do this. I do a little loop-de-loop, which is kind of a crazy thing to do in a helicopter. Alright, let's see if we can at least finish this first mission. There we go, we got 10,000 points. Oh, you know what? If I'm staying in place, it's missiles. If I'm moving, it's strafing. Okay, that's good to know. Ah! Come on. Rocket to the face, yeah. I could have avoided that. I still could have avoided that. That was me being dumb. Ah, I missed both of those planes. It's kind of hard to get both the top items and the bottom items. Oh gosh. Ah! No! Stay away. There we go. Alright, we made it past that. Oh wow. Oh wow. Come on. Come on. Ah, no! Does that count as a win? No! We had it! Oh! Dude, we had it. We were so close. We have Silkworm at home. Yeah, I'm not super impressed with this game, all things said and done. Like, okay, why am I strafing there? Why am I Come on, do the missiles. Thank you. And it's like jumping. It's like a bouncing Betty. Like, okay, now I'm strafing. Oh gosh, let me help. Ah. Oh gosh, you're coming so fast. Ah! Ah! Okay, and it wouldn't fire the missile there. Come on. There we go. Eliminate all the wildlife. Well, that wasn't the boss? Can you look at the green parachute as it comes down? Maybe. Oh, that was the boss. So usually taking out elephants. Right? Right? And now it's strafe. And now it's not. Alright, let's try catching that. Aha! Aha! You are correct, sir. You can catch the green parachutes as they come down. And it was a... Nice, we got some more points. We'll just go till we die here. Jetpack men! Oh, there we go. We're dead. Alright. Well, that was fun. This looks good, but also not. I mean, I don't know. As a not very I'm not much of a shoot 'em up enthusiast, and I mean, I had a little bit of fun there. I don't know. You continue with the oh, I guess I didn't have a credit in. So it looks like you continue with the mission you were on. So probably pretty easy to go through and get the your score probably resets. So getting a score, a large score, will require at least one continue for quite a while. I imagine later levels give you more chance for score anyway, but that's a pretty easy set as far as shoot 'em ups go. I think just the going back and forth between strafing and missiles for your bottom section is just it feels very jank. It'd be nice if they just had one button that was dedicated to one and another button that was dedicated to the other, or maybe just have get an upgrade where it fires strafes from both. I don't know. I would prefer something like that. More like the double from Gradius or something. But anyway, not a terrible game. As just playing it was kind of fun and pretty easy set. So back to the list. What's next? World Rally Championship. So this is a racing game, racing simulation. Let's see. Win each rally on professional difficulty, on novice difficulty. Okay, so basically beat each rally on the hardest, the whole rally in one sitting. No restarts. I'm not feeling racing tonight. I think we'll just look up a video on this one. Okay, and a bunch of time trials. So pretty much what you'd expect for a racing game. Basically, just beat each rally on hardest difficulty in one sitting, and then beat them under a certain time. Wolfie says there's so many WRC games. I'm not really familiar with this series. WRC World Rally Championship. PS2. Oh, that's a little loud. You never played one, but they keep releasing them every year? I mean, if they have a formula that works that people like, then that could be a good sign. Yearly releases could be a bad sign. I don't know. Depends on the company. See if we can skip to the actual gameplay here. It's like sports games that come out every year. So do they update it with like lists of the actual people that do rally racing? Like, would you be able to find, you know, somebody famous in the rally racing championship world that would be like a playable character in this? Kind of like you know, Tony Hawk does the or well, when Tony Hawk was still going series, they'd have like actual real skaters. They have a license for it? Ah. So that would be a reason to do a release every year, is they're just keeping up with every season for those who are really into it that way. Looking at the symbols on the lower right, it looks like this one does have like probably vehicle damage to watch out for. So you have to worry about like your steering and your transmission and your oil and stuff. Well, you can't really see new and then say remaster. It'd be nice to see some actually do Tony Hawk games, or I don't know. Tony Hawk's getting kind of old, so you'd think that there'd be some other skateboarder that could sort of take the be the next Tony Hawk. They added new skaters to the game that were not the originals. Gotcha. Alrighty, so there you go. So it seems like this is more, so like there are racers that are more arcadey, and that tends to be my preference. This one looks like it's more on the simulation side, so it tries to be a little bit more realistic. Probably with the way the physics work, it's probably trying to be more sort of like Gran Turismo, rather than, you know, Daytona or Tokyo Extreme Racing or Midnight Club. Yeah. Tony Hawk is still skating, so can't see them changing the name anytime soon. Ah. I would kind of think he'd be retired by now, but still going strong. Next up we got this Gut Zetan Schlecht Zetan quiz. I don't know if we'll be able to look this one up. I tried booting up, it's all in German. So it's a quiz game. Not a lot of Chivos here. Correctly answer a question of every category. Correctly answer all 5 master questions. Become first place in the high score list. Win a quiz without answering more than 10 normal questions wrong. Win a quiz without answering any question wrong. Get a score of plus 25 correct answers in a single session. Get a score of 50 correct answers in a single session. So it's a trivia game. It's in German. I'd imagine it's probably from a show. Probably there was a quiz show of some kind named like this. Quiz game, thumbs up. German, thumbs down. Yeah. So if you don't know German, which I don't, probably not a game for you. But if you do, then go see. I don't know what categories they have or what the nature of the questions are. It might be like recent German history or recent German pop culture, which I'd be totally helpless on even if I knew German. So Wolfie says I did take German, but only for a couple of years. Gotcha. Yeah, apparently my from talking to my mom, her foreign language was German when she was in school, and we had a bunch of chess books in German at various times in our house, but I was more interested in well, they didn't have German at the schools that I went to for one, and I was more interested in Japanese when I did go to a school that had a wider variety of things, so didn't end up going that route. Anyway, on to the next game. Ninja Jajamaru-kun. So we saw there was a kind of top-down Zelda-like game that was in the series. It was a Jajamaru. It's not listed here. They have a series. Yep. Okay. So I think we saw The Legend of the Golden Castle, maybe. Yeah, I think that was the one we saw before that we played. Yeah, this one. This one was pretty cool. It was kind of like a little bit like Zelda. Really more like Zelda 1. Kind of interesting game. There is a translation for that one. I don't know if there's a translation for this one. No, at least there's not one listed. But this one is an action game, so we'll give this one a try tonight. As far as the set goes, you get a Chivo for completing every 3 scenes. Well, this is a looping game, so there's 21 scenes in the regular game, and then it loops to scene 42. So you get the beat for beating the first loop, and you get another Chivo for beating the second loop. Gain extra life at 20,000, at 50,000, score 100,000, 250,000. Do a bunch of things in bonus stages. Collect a bunch of items. Reaching 4 lives while in a scene. Thank you for the follow. Trash City. Welcome in. We are doing the Retro Achievement Review, where we go and look at the last week's worth of new sets. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I do. I'm working on a wall of Dragon Quest badges. I started up 5, but didn't really get very far in it and got distracted, so I need to get back on that train eventually. I'm currently trying to get some of the since I made my avatar the Jack Frost, trying to get some of the Megami Tensei games under my belt, just because I feel like I should if I'm going to claim the avatar for it. But I do want to get back to 5, and the ports and the rare item subsets for that one. But good fun. Sounds like solid work. Yeah, some people find the rare drops pretty painful, but I don't know. I find it pretty relaxing to just kind of sit through and grind out, kill one enemy 10 times or 100 times or something until your item drops. It's okay. It's not bad. Okay, so there are some deathless Chivos in here. Complete 12 scenes in a row without losing a life. Complete 12 scenes using 8 or fewer shuriken throws each. So that's almost a pacifist? It's like a half pacifist? Complete 12 scenes with all 8 souls collected. Defeat 4 yokai using a single red shuriken. Defeat 4 yokai using a single red jewel. Alright, let's give this one a go. The set makes it sound very arcadey, so we'll see. Looking for Jajamaru. Oh, okay. Come back! Uh-oh. How do I get that up there? Do we have to break all the blocks? Oh, hey, that looks like a power-up of some kind. Oh, that is not a power-up. Okay, we're learning. We're learning. What? Oh, we got a bonus. Oh, we ran out of time. Oh, so we just have to survive. Ah, she got me. But I'm still alive, somehow. Come back! Nice. Oh, we got him. Give. Dang it. We missed it. I can't get away from that. I can jump over it, though. I have to go to sleep? Nice. We'll not get here talk about the History Channel Civil War set. Yeah, I'm looking forward to checking that one out, too. But, get some good sleep, man. Have a good rest. Oh, that was weird. Oh, come on. You never messed with Ninja Jajamaru? The jumping here is kind of like, reminds me a lot of, reminds me a lot of City Connection. It's a little jank. Alright, let's get that a little bit, one more shot here. Just because we didn't really know what we were doing first level. Come back! Oh. Wow, the souls take a while to come back sometimes. Oh, let's get that. I don't know what that is, but it's some kind of extra. Worth 1,000. So it looks like there's probably some power-ups you get. Oh, I'm like in a tank. Dude. Nice. Oh, you beat the... Interesting. Beat the stage if you kill all the ghosts. That was neat. We got a tank. We had a tank there for a little bit. Kurobe. Give me your souls. Okay, so they like stun you if they hit you, but they don't kill you. That is good to know. I dig the music too. Oh, we got our tank again. Yes! We're gonna get that. Oh. Do it. Oh, come on. We got stun locked to death. Oh, we got him. We got him. Come back here. Hey! I hit that with my shuriken. Nice. What? What? Oh man. It like jumped through the... It jumped through the floor. Okay. That's kind of a neat game. It is very arcadey. It does remind me a lot of City Connection. I feel like if you like City Connection, you might like this one. Might be pretty difficult to badge. Might be pretty difficult to go deathless for multiple stages there. Alright. Next up we got Palamedes. See, Palamedes here is a tile matching game. As far as the set here goes, score 5,000 points. Complete all the stages on level 1 or higher, level 3 or higher. Defeat the 4th opponent in tournament mode. Erase 1 line 12 times in a row. Erase 2 lines at once. 2 lines at once 6 times in a row. 3 lines at once 3 times in a row. 4 lines at once 3 times in a row. 5 lines at once 3 times in a row. Perform every tier of the clear combinations. Without erasing any lines. It's hard to know how difficult that would be without playing it, so let's play it. It's gonna be, I think, kind of a puzzle game. We'll have to see what the rules are like. Palamedes, that's what this one's called. Oh, it's kind of like an Astro Boy looking character. Oh. Hmm. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing here. These things are going pretty quick. We got crushed. Okay, I don't think that's the way to play. Let's just level 1 here. Okay, so let's try, like, doing counter. So 1, 2? No? Okay. You have to do like a 3 now? And then 2. And then 1. No? You want to make combos, then push down to activate multiple line clears. Okay. Okay. So maybe like 1. Sorry, 2? Here's a 2. Five, 5, 5. 1 line. 5, 4. 1, 1, 1. So I guess the more you clear at once, the bigger the 3 more of a kind, straights, 3 pairs. Oh, so like poker hands. Okay. This is different. Let's do... we can do the 2s and 3s, I guess. That only cleared 1 line though. 2, 1, 2. The other 2 lines. Let's do 5. Let's do 5s and 4s. Man, that goes too fast. Okay, that's interesting. I think you have to kind of get your head in the right zone for this. Straights here have to be in order ascending. 3 or more of a kind, straights, 3 pairs. Totaling 21 is a combo. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So that would take some learning to kind of get used to, of just like combining things and kind of like memorizing number sets to get to 21. Okay, that's kind of different. You owned this on the NES when you were a youngster? Still didn't master the set though? Yeah, it's an interesting one. I'll give it that. Interesting game. I'm not in the mood to try a bunch more right at the moment, but that's an interesting game. All right. Next up, we got Devil Kings. Thanks for the information about that, Sefa. Appreciate it. So this one's from Capcom. It's a hack and slash. Let's see. Complete conquest mode with Devil King as your dragon. Okay, so complete conquest mode with each character. Win a stage, any stage. Complete it with every character on hard. Get your character up to level 10. Get all your characters up to level 10. Earn all the earn all the weapons for each character. Get a weapon to level 90 or higher. Unlock all the characters. Loot 20, 46. Loot all of the equipable items. Get a bunch of, I think these are probably going to be accessories. In Dragon Quest 1, is there a limit to the number of different items you can carry? I need to equip all the different miscellaneous items, but I already have the Rainbow Drop, Flute, and Erdrick's Token. There is a limit, but I don't think you run into it. Pulse had pretty much everything. I would go ahead and sell. You can pick up extras of things. Like you can pick up, because the treasure chests don't despawn. Like you go in and you collect something from it, exit the dungeon, return to the dungeon, treasure chests are back. So you can get multiples of the cursed necklace, multiples of the cursed belt, multiples of the fighter's ring. You can buy multiple. I think you can buy multiple scales even, but you really only need one of each, right? So you can go and collect. One of the things I did is I farmed the. At one point, I was farming the necklaces for to sell because they're about 1,000 each. So when I was going to I forget which run I was on, but when I was trying to buy the shield and the bard, the Garen town or whatever, I would go and collect the necklaces, collect like 2 or 3 of them, and then sell them. But all that aside, to answer your question, you can pretty much carry one of everything in your inventory. I think you might find yourself wanting to sell off like a torch or something once you're getting close to having everything, though. There may be like one more item type than you can carry, maybe, but you can go pretty much all the way down the screen. I think it's more limited in the NES. You might be able to carry more in the MSX version because I do remember being somewhat limited in carrying capacity on at least one of the versions I played, but you can definitely carry everything for the Cursed Strip achievement if you're going after that without having to drop the flute or the token or the rainbow drop. Though once you get the rainbow drop, I don't know if you still have the staff in your inventory, but you might be able to drop the staff without worrying about it if you've already got the drop. Though, no, I think the Sunlight Stone and the staff combine together to form the drop. So I think you lose both of those. So I think you just get the drop. But I don't like when Frank was playing earlier today, like he was able to get everything and have everything in the inventory at once, pretty much. And I think he even had full herbs and keys and I think he had a torch as well. All right, so getting back to this list here. Unlock all the stages for free mode. Defeat Devil King as Devil King. Beat a level with Bronze, Silver, and Gold Award equipped. Beat a level with Wheel of Gale, 1, 2, and 3 equipped. So I guess those are like particular combos. I don't know if those are accessories. Maybe those are like equipable items. Power Shot. Three character specific weapons. On the wrong character. Ultra speed run. So I guess Hourglass of Fate maybe gives you like a limited time to finish a level or something. And a bunch of story events. Unlock all the movies in the gallery. Earn a combo of 500 hits. 1,000 kills on a single stage. Beat a stage without using Fury Drive. Beat a stage without healing or gaining health in any way. Okay. So pretty straightforward set as far as it goes. Let's load this one up. And hopefully our PS2 emulator doesn't have to... Okay, good. It doesn't have to update again. We did that before stream. So sometimes it updates twice or thrice during the stream. Okay, so we're looking for Devil Kings, PS2. If I just have this by... Wait a minute. Did I put it in the wrong spot? I might have put it in the wrong spot. It might be on my PSP section. Uh-oh. Uno momento, folks. I have to find where I put it. Aha. Okay, I did put it in the right spot. I didn't unzip. Alright, this will take just a minute. While we're waiting on that, throw some shout outs for folks. I think Wise usually streams on Monday nights, so we'll probably raid over there if he's still going.
Can I get my Chivo?
We'll throw him a shout out here.
Let's go. And I do a little dance. Yes. Oh, that feels good.
Oh, he's playing some Oni. That's cool. I'll throw Pulse a shout out. Oh yeah, and Pulse is Pulse now. It's not Pulse XP. I'll have to adjust my
They're pretty similar.
I think I have a
voice actor. We should ask him.
Yeah, I have a bookmark I need to fix now.
It's time to get serious.
Funny how that goes.
Tries never stream again.
Hey, Bo, welcome in. Congratulations on coming in first last week on my list, anyway. That's a crazy amount of points last week. 3,000, I think it was. We were doing community highlights earlier. Yeah. Congratulations, sir. That was a lot. We are currently waiting for I grabbed Devil Kings, and it's a big honking file, so we're waiting for that to unzip, and then it's gonna have to we're gonna do the pre-cache on it. So it's gonna take a minute, but anyway, let me throw the thing up here. And you're already at the top, so congratulations again. But yeah, when we were looking at last week's, you're pretty high up there. I won't change because I'm partnered. COD 95% of the time and a name change later. ... Right? But yeah, 3,600 points, almost 4,000 points last week. That is crazy, sir. GG's. Alright, I think that's ready now. So now we can load it up into GCSX2. And now it's doing pre-caching. You milked arcade games last week. Yeah, yeah. One of these weekends, I'm thinking I'll just do like a cave-a-thon and just go through some of my favorite shoot 'em ups and try to get the beats on them, and just do like Psycho and Cave, and you know, some Dragon Blaze, some Sengoku Aces, some well, whatever, I guess whatever has sets. Just go through and quarter feed until I get the beat. I won't be able to I definitely won't be able to 1cc any of those, but I might be able to get like first level, no hit, no bomb, if I practice enough and memorize enough. Alright, yes, continue. Okay, and this is going now, so let's transition over to the PS2 scene. That is PSP. There it is. It is an age of chaos and turmoil. Warriors rise to reign the lands. Warriors who believe in power and will stop at nothing to grab it. Only those with true valor and strength will prevail. This looks like a Dynasty Warriors style game, just from the presentation, at least. Capcom version of we have Dynasty Warriors at home, maybe. We'll see. All right, let's get playing. Conquest. Conquest. Alright, we got Devil King, Azure Dragon, Scorpio, Venus, Lady Butterfly, Red Minotaur. Oh, I think Game Man might like this game too. Alright. Let's go with... let's try Lady Butterfly here. Difficulty undecided. Oh, I see. Alright, let's go with normal. You love games like this so much? I mean, we'll see how it plays. It might play like one of the Dynasty Warriors games, or it might play like one of the like Drakengard. We'll see. Flooding. Cause. Juthis Nam.
I'll make sure you rule all of this.
I guess we don't have anything yet. Just a single pistol, flintlock. Sure, let's go for it. Dynasty and Samurai Warriors were my chill games alongside farming games. Oh yeah, Samurai Warriors. Dude, I played the crap out of Samurai Warriors on PS2 back in the day. We used to rent it. We didn't buy it, but we rented it like, oh, probably like 4 or 5 times in a row. Mystic Heroes on GameCube needs a set. Interesting.
Hornet reporting. There's movement in Muri's army, my lord.
It's time. My horse.
Of course.
This guy screams like Oda Nobunaga, essentially. But like fantasy version.
A lady with a pistol.
My lord, if there is anyone that shall rule the lands under the heavens, it is you. And should my king permit, I shall fight by your side until that glorious day when you rule every creature in this land.
Suit yourself.
That Lu Bu style?
Hey, wait up!
A lot of carnage. I will be enjoying this.
Okay, so we had kind of a introduction to different characters here. Bum-ba-da-bum-ba-da-bum.
It has been 7 moons since we began to flood their land. The castle should... Enemy ships approaching!
Defeat Cause. Yeah, this is totally Dynasty Warriors.
This castle, fool.
How dare you disobey my master?
Kind of like Walkon.
Too many on the other side. The gate won't hold. It'll be breached. Don't let them through.
What is that? Oh, it's health. Okay. Well, so much for not healing. Oh.
Great son, are you watching this?
Oh, we got some kind of melee attack there. There we go. This is awesome already. Yeah, this is pretty fun.
Not bad, but not good enough.
The gate's been destroyed. We're breached.
Feel the power of the great sun's arm.
Come on.
I see enemies approaching!
Oh, you can, okay, so you can kind of like stun. That's interesting.
Won't hold for long. This
Okay.
is our last stand.
So I want to go this way? This way, yes. Can I jump down there? Yeah.
Pray to your gods. Today we die.
Okay, so you can kind of do like this combo move when you after doing melee, or after you do melee, if you do your ranged, you'll start doing like a combos.
They're coming in.
Drive them back.
Amazing. Your strength grows with each new moon, my lord. Can't hold them off any longer.
I'll show you who's in control.
Oh, I don't know what that does. That's probably my fury attack.
I'll see you again in hell.
Okay, so probably want to go this way. All right.
Help us, your highness.
All right. Down here.
You think you can beat me? Just try.
I'm probably not doing very well. Oh wait, don't. Okay, stay away from that.
There's a strong one among them! young soldiers of the sun.
Alright, there we go.
Don't take it personally, all right?
There we go. Now over here. Yeah, I'm having fun with this. Alright. Can I get over that way? Let's see. Let's go back down this way and over this way. Leave me alone. Currently farming for the death necklace, which is much less interesting. Yeah. Ow.
I'm beginning to enjoy all of this.
Okay, how do I get to the other side of this?
I live for the thrill of battle.
Okay. Ow. Hi there. Okay. Wow, these guys. Okay, can we... Oh, there's where we cross. Okay.
I won't die this easily.
Well, you just did. Okay, let's Devil King. It's basically a Dynasty Warriors game. I like it. I like it. It's fun. So if you like the Dynasty Warriors games, maybe give this one a shot. That's pretty neat. You have to unlock a bunch of different things. This is pretty neat. I like this. I actually need to I need to badge some PS2 games. I have like 0 PS2 badges. I'm kind of close on Sly, so I might get Sly pretty soon here. I just need to do like try doing like a speedrun or 2 a day, and I can get that one. Knocker was saying that a lot of the later speedruns are a lot easier than the early ones, and I've already gotten 3, I think, out of the way. So I know that's about everybody, but there's only like maybe 15 or 16 total. So making progress. All right, let's go back to the list. Speaking of Dynasty Warriors, Dynasty Warriors 2 got a set. I thought this one already had a set. I don't know if it got taken down and put back up. Nobody's batched it yet, so that says maybe not. So maybe there's a new set. I don't know. I know a certain somebody really, really likes the Dynasty games. Throw him a shout out, just cause. But let's see. So beat the game on hard difficulty. So beat every character's campaign on hard. Complete Muso mode on hard with a general of each kingdom. So this follows the Three Kingdoms era. So if you've read Romancing the Three Kingdoms, I don't know if it's a Romance of the Three Kingdoms or Romancing the Three Kingdoms. Anyway, that's a history. It's an epic of Chinese history following kind of their Warring States era, which I want to say is like 300. I don't remember what year it was. But anyway, they had split into three kingdoms, and they fought against each other a bunch. And you had a bunch of very famous people come out of that you get different video games and stories and anime about all the time. So you have like Lu Bu, you have Cao Cao, and a bunch of other characters. Dong Zhou, Zhang Jiao. So if you're interested in like Chinese history, some of these can be kind of fun for that. Let's see. They want you to defeat certain generals on certain maps on hard. Complete the Yellow Turban Rebellion as Zhang Jiao with the Yellow Turbans on hard. Complete Battle of Hu. Dong Zhou's focus on hard. Dong Zhou's forces on hard. So they basically want you to do a bunch of the different specific battles with specific characters, or defeat certain characters within that battle on hard difficulty. Defeat 15 enemy officers in a stage on hard. Defeat 50 enemies in a stage while the 2x attack power-up is active. Defeat 200 enemies in one stage as Ma Chao while on horseback on hard. There you go. Take an arrow to the eye and tear it out as Xiao Dong. Nice. Alright, so we just played a game very much like this, so I'm just going to bring up a video of this one. If you play the Dynasty Warriors games, they all play kind of similarly to the game we just played. You kind of run around. There's some Zelda games made in this fashion, in this style, I guess I would say. Let's say the Japanese name for this kind of style is Musou, and usually the word Musou in the Japanese name ends up somewhere. For any games that are made in this style, at least by if it's Koei Tecmo is involved.
Let all who believe wear my symbol upon their heads. Let them fight by my side.
But yeah, it's pretty similar. You run around on big battlefields and wipe the floor with just a ton of different enemies. Really wide range. You collect some power-ups as you go. Collect extra... I don't know if you collect extra weapons so much in the Dynasty Warriors games. You did in that last game we were playing. But you get power-ups, you get life. Your main objective is to take down enemy generals on the map. the first couple games are a little bit jank as far as like hitboxes go and whatnot. But it's mostly about taking down named enemy officers and or just like captains and other things. You know, they really should make a game that's, they should make a, Fist of the North Star Dynasty Warriors game at some point, if they haven't already. That would be amazing. Like, imagine running around the battlefield as Keno. Rao, Keno. That'd be kind of great. Historically accurate battles. Yeah. Very historically accurate. But yeah, by and large, you defeat enough of the named enemies, and it'll drive the morale of the enemy down, and you'll win the battle. It's kind of how it goes. Alright. So Dynasty Warriors 2. I did grab this one. I might play this one too, but I don't know. It's not really that interesting since we just played the other one. And then here's another Baron game. So last time we had cats, and now there's one for dogs. It's basically just a puzzle series of jigsaws. I imagine this one also has weeklies. Yeah. So this game's like a mirror image of the last one we were looking at last week, which was the cats. But this one's dogs. So if you're more a dog person than a cat person, and or you like jigsaw puzzles, boy, have we got a game for you. And this one's much like the other one. It's pretty much just finish all the puzzles. The set for it is very straightforward. You're almost done with the kitten puzzles game? Are you time traveling to get that one done? There we go. Yeah, to get the weeklies done, you have to change your system time. We'll just do one of these weeklies here. But, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Just put together a puzzle with some puppers. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. You do get some fairly large puzzles near the end, and you do get like flipped pieces, or you have to flip them back around. But nothing too terrible. So there you go. If you like jigsaw puzzles, basically just want you to finish all of these ones and then the weeklies. So I'm just kind of gonna blast through that one because it's, you know, it's jigsaw puzzles. It's whatever. But all right. Next up, we got kind of interesting one. Reload just to see. Oh, we do have some more coming at the end. Oh no! Oh no! Another Shrek game. Seventh Dragon though. Seventh Dragon's pretty awesome. Okay. But we'll look at this one first. This one is the History Channel, Civil War, A Nation Divided. It's a first-person shooter where you play a character in the Civil War, in the American Civil War, back in the 1860s. So it's kind of interesting that a game like this comes up, because I was having a conversation with a friend on a Discord server the other day, where we were talking about, you know, how come it's always World War II? You know, we need more games covering like X, Y, and Z wars. Like, it seems like we keep getting stuff that's, you know, just World War II. You know, and you get a few that are like Warring States era Japan. Well, more than a few, and Warring States China, which we were just looking at one just now. But for you know, like first person shooter games, long campaigns and stuff, you typically have a lot more that are like, you know, Medal of Honor, Call of Duty, American Warrior, I think it was, some of these things. But it is kind of cool to see a Civil War one. Let's see. Oh, so you got some achievements around finding things and finding secret areas. Picking up letters. Complete Gettysburg without aiming down sights or loading a save. Okay. So I guess shooting from your hip. Pick up letters, find secret areas in Chattanooga. Fort Fisher. Complete Fort Fisher without meleeing any enemies. Didn't bring a knife to a gunfight. Selma. I don't remember there being a big battle at Selma. Bull Run. Shiloh. So it basically has you go and fight at most of the main big battle sites. Chancellorsville, Chickamauga, Cold Harbor, Petersburg. Complete Petersburg with 90% accuracy or better. Complete every mission on hard. Alright. Let's boot her up. Bum. I imagine this one is also not very historically accurate. Kind of comes with the territory of video games, though. Let's see, PS2 scene. Okay. I should reorganize my scenes. I've got like MSX and Apple II above. I didn't really need the MSX scene because I don't really use a standalone MSX. New game. Oh, you can play as either side. That's refreshing. I feel there's a big kerfuffle not that long ago where somebody
July
was
21st,
loud
1861 is a
again.
beautiful day for the first major battle of the war. Union soldiers, their
turn down the sound
uniforms
a bit.
clean and pressed, march on Bull Run
Hello.
Creek under
There we go.
General McDowell. They are 37,000 strong.
There we go.
Martial music plays and Union banners flap in the wind. Waiting at Bull Run Creek are 22,000
But there's a
commanded by
kind of a
General
social media
Beauregard and Sidney
kerfuffle
Johnston.
a couple years ago,
Their strategy is to
where
defeat
somebody
the
was getting
enemy's
mad
rear
that you could
and
play
endanger Washington,
both sides
D.C.
in a game.
Both armies
And
converged
it's like,
near Stone Bridge
oh,
on
you know,
Bull
what if
Run
you didn't
Creek.
want to be? What
A
if
small
you didn't
contingent
want to be
of
on the German
Northerners
side,
blocked
or
the
what if you didn't
southern
want to be
advance
on
of
the,
bridge.
you know,
It is up
on the
to
Soviet
Southern
side, or
forces to
you know,
break through
et
this
cetera, et cetera.
blockade
And it's like,
continue their assault
dude,
against the
it's a
enemy.
war game. What do you expect? So, this is kind of cool. Gives you a little bit of an overview of the actual battle. Okay, that's aiming down sights. Melee. It's like a grenade, I guess. Probably didn't want to throw that there. That's like a crouch. By fire. That's a friendly. Here we go. Do I have a reload button? Nope, that's not the button I wanted. I'm sorry, guys. I figured out the buttons here. Oh, I guess it just reloads. Sure. Okay. Oh, okay.
They're ours, man.
He's still alive.
They're on the run.
Okay. I guess I can't really, like, change weapons. Oh, no, there we go. There we go. That's probably a little bit more appropriate.
Keep going, man. They're on the run. They're on the run.
Okay. It's kind of cool. I wish there was a reload button, but, you know.
Follow me to glory. They're on the run.
That was probably dumb. Oh well. Find my commanding officer. Okay. I'm playing this terribly. I'm playing this pretty terribly.
Follow me to glory.
Is there a med pack here? Please be a med pack. Oh, no, I guess not. Alright, so we had a revolver. Oh. It's a good thing we're playing on normal.
cavalry charge will occur down the road, right through the Union center. All 3 barricades must be blown to protect the charge. Here are your explosives. Good luck.
Okay. Destroy the 3 barricades. Is it this way we go? Is there a map? Mission objectives.
On the run.
Probably this way, right?
We got him.
Or this is... No, this is where we came from.
Follow me to glory.
My guy's just randomly shouting out stuff. That's fun. Oh, okay. There's some enemies. This is probably the right way. Pick up a med kit. Wow, that's really kind of ineffective. Who's shooting me now?
We're falling back.
I'm gonna die. There we go. You guys are still shooting at me? Oh. I'm burned to death. Okay. Well, there you go. If you like Civil War stuff, that was okay. It was a little jank. But that was okay. Kind of reminded me a bit of Chivalry, with your guy just like randomly shouting out stuff. Alright. Bam. Next up we got Shrek, Castle at the Castle. So these ones just came out, like literally tonight, so I don't have them prepared. I actually kind of want to play Seventh Dragon, so I'm gonna go find that one real quick. I believe that's a DS game, so we'll pull that one out. I do want to try that one. But we'll just look at the Shrek one. We'll just pull up a YouTube. Okay, perfect. This one is a 2D platforming and a beat 'em up. Interesting. Every challenge achievement requires normal difficulty or advanced. Use a special attack. Collect 10 gold coins. I'm saying gold coins. Let's see. Obtain a rock, obtain a club, obtain a sword. Fly using fairy sprinkles. Obtain 100,000 points. Collect 10 lives. Complete each level. There's some speedrun stuff. There's some damageless stuff. In a single session, complete every level in Shrek Swamp on advanced difficulty. Complete every level without losing a life. Okay, so complete every level probably in each section in one session on hardest difficulty, and then separately complete every level in one session without losing life. Defeat the bosses damageless. Complete specific levels with specific characters. Some more time attack stuff. Checkpoints are not allowed. Okay. So basically do it deathless. no checkpoints. And then do it on advanced difficulty. Yeah, and deal with both characters, both Shrek and Donkey. Beat the game under an hour and 29 minutes without using a continue or any character other than Shrek. Wow. Okay. So time attack the whole game. Beat it in under an hour and a half with Shrek on the hardest difficulty in a single session. That could be... Well, I don't know how long the game is, but... Looking at... There's at least 7 worlds, each with probably 3 or 4 levels. So that's... That's potentially something. But let's take a look at this game. Shrek Hassle at the Castle. GBA gameplay. Hey Rose, welcome in. We are getting towards the end here, actually. This is the second to last game for the night. This is Shrek Hassle at the Castle on Game Boy Advance. We played a bunch of the games tonight. I decided just to look this one up because it came in at the very end. So this one got a set tonight. Like within the period of this ARIA review, it got a set. And the next one did too. The next one is Seventh Dragon. But been a pretty fun night. No real stinkers. Bolt is probably the least interesting of the games of the night. It's a kind of a 3D platformer, Metroidvania-ish game based on the game about, or the movie about the really fast dog from a couple years ago. Well, you know, I appreciate you coming by, regardless. I started a little late, actually, funnily enough. We just don't have, we didn't have a lot of games today. And we got 2 Dynasty Warriors style games, Devil Kings and Dynasty Warriors 2. Those are pretty neat. We got a interesting tile matching game where you're making a poker hand. Palamedes. We got a German quiz game, which I couldn't really try because I don't know German. What else did we get tonight? Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. Okay. What else did we get tonight? Ninja Jaja Maru. So this Ninja Jaja Maru-kun is kind of a very arcadey action game. That was pretty neat. Airwolf is a shoot 'em up based on the old 80s TV show. It's got a little bit of jank with your downward shot. It switches back and forth between a missile and a strafing, and it's like if you stay put, it's a missile. If you're moving, it can be kind of a strafing. If you're firing at the same time, you do like a loop-de-loop. I don't know. It's very situational when it's useful. We got a rally racing game. We got Mixed Up Mother Goose on Apple II. This one, I played this one on DOS back in the day, so it's a bit of a nostalgia trip for me. It's real simple point and click adventure, or you don't really type anything. You just walk up to an item to get it, take it to the particular rhyme or nursery rhyme that it goes with. So you take a crooked sixpence to a crooked man who lives in a crooked house, and he has a crooked cat and a crooked mouse. And you give Mary Quite Contrary her a watering can for her garden. You know, things like that. Very, very cute little game. Onechan is like a hack and slash, very much boobs and blood. So it's very fan servicey. Kind of fun, a little jank. It kind of plays like if you played like God Hand or your Devil May Cry. It's kind of similar to those. That one's kind of cool. Then we got two puzzle games. The illustration puzzle and slide puzzle, which is Picross or Picross and slider puzzles. And then we got a jigsaw puzzle game that's all dogs. So we had a cat one last week. We have a dog one this week. So both of those are from Hudson. And then we're just looking at Trek. So the next game on the list here is Seventh Dragon. This one's an RPG. And I think it's from Image Epic. Okay, so these are the same developers that did the Etrian Odyssey games. Let's see. Defeat the first boss without using any skills or having any character above level 10. Interesting. Complete mission A. Obtain the missable dungeon chests. Defeat King without dealing ice type damage, having any party member die, using Trick, React, and Hide, or having any character above level 20. So there's some level limited, a lot of level limited achievos in this set. Excuse me. They want you to avoid using particular skills for those fights. Complete all the missions. Defeat Hayes before turn 6. So, not just level limited, but turn limited. Eliminate a bunch of Wandering Dragons. Eliminate all the Wandering Dragons. Defeat the final boss without having any character above level 70. Without using a bunch of different abilities. Unlock access to the post-game dungeon by killing the final boss and 666 dragons. Enter the Crimson Shadow for the first time and reach the 19th floor without leaving the dungeon in one session. Achievement starts with you when you loot a chest or start a fight with a wandering dragon on floor 1. Defeat the boss on the 20th floor while killing the Leaf and Cherry Maidens last. Mostly ranks based so far. I'm not sure what you mean with that. I haven't actually played Seventh Dragon, so I'm not entirely sure how difficult some of these are. The level limited stuff and preventing you from using particular skills seems like those could be pretty tricky. Complete every quest that is completable between the start of the game and Presidential Request. Between the Plat Kazan before defeating Black Haze. So if you're gonna complete every if it's missable to complete quests, you might have to do multiple runs here. One where you complete every quest, and one where you fight those bosses. Well, I guess you could fight the boss at the lower level until you beat it, and then go back and load a save before you fight the boss, and then finish out any other quests. maybe is how you do it. Limited to a certain character level. Yeah. Hey, Necro. Yeah, I'm having a pretty good day. We got Pulse, the badge, or not, well, we didn't necessarily get the badge all the way for the Dragon Quest MSX2, but we got the Penniless Paladin done, and the no ends used. So, some of the harder Chivos down. So, that felt like a big victory today, helping him with that. Unlock. Gather skills, survey skills, trade skills. So unlock a bunch of different skills. And then find and loot all the chests in the dungeons. Man, it's only a 10-pointer. Only a 10-pointer. Excluding the missable items. Complete every quest is 25-pointer. All right, let's boot this one up and get into at least one fight. I don't know if we necessarily want to go to like the first boss. I don't know how far in the first boss is, but let's see what the fighting system's like in this one. And this is Seventh Dragon on the DS. And I believe this one has music from oh, I got the Japan version. What's supported here? Oh, it looks like this one never came over here. Okay, so there's a translation. There's a translated version, but I grabbed just the Japanese. That'll be okay for the moment. No sound? Oh, there we go. But I want to say, I think this is a game that got music from Yuzo Koshiro. So the guy behind the music for the Etrian Odyssey games. I think they contracted him for this too. But yeah, I hope your day's going well, Necro. Congratulations on the first win at Call of Duty the other day. You know what? On second thought, I don't want to try playing this with straight up Japanese. This is way too much kanji, and this is gonna have a lot of pretty complicated systems. I can already tell. So let's not do that right now. Let's just look up a video for this one. Okay. It's good I didn't even switch seeds. Alright, Seventh Dragon. There is a translation. I'll have to patch it to play the translation, but for now, we'll look at the we'll just look up your gameplay vid. Does this person actually get into a fight? Doesn't look like it in that clip. English patched. There's a 2020. That's a different game. That's on 3DS, I think. Let's get into the fight. Here we go. Oh yeah, this screams Etrian Odyssey. Kind of a cutesier. I mean, Etrian Odyssey is already kind of cutesy, but this is like even more so. All right, I definitely want to play this game. I definitely want to badge this game. Maybe not right immediately, because I gotta get some of these Mega Tensei games under my belt, and I gotta go back and finish Etrian Odyssey 2 at some point. But this one's definitely gonna be on my want to play list. Golly, too many games. There's too many games out there, people. This looks cool though. That was quick. Are they like over leveled? What are the levels here? Go back a little bit here. They don't have like an insane amount of life. Like you never quite know what high or low is in a game until you've played it for a bit. But I think we saw some of their. I think they were going through some of their windows earlier. 65. Okay, so they are maxed out. So this is a pretty maxed out party. You know what to start and what to finish? Yeah, that's the problem. So many choices. So many choices. Alright, well, that was our review. I think that's pretty much all the games that came out this last week. Nothing past that. These ones just came out tonight, so that's cool. Yeah, this was a pretty good set of games, I'd say, this week. Aside from Bolt. That was the most disappointing looking. And it looked like we played a bit of it. We were thinking it might be kind of shovelware. It kind of is. It has really bad screen crunch.
Hello, and
kind of janky
welcome
controls.
to the Aperture Science Computer
Thank you for the
Aided
follow.
Enrichment Center.
Royal Chris? Royal Chris. Welcome in. Appreciate the follow. We do a lot of retro achievement stuff here. Occasionally we do some Monster Hunter. Wednesdays we're trying to do Monster Hunter. We've been kind of bad about it lately just because people have been busy. I've been playing it. We've been doing it. Rev and I have been playing it, but just off stream. Disappointed since you like the movie. I mean, if you like the movie, you might like the game. It's not terrible. It's just like we were just kind of playing through the first level, and it's like you can't really see around you too well, but it's also not like high difficulty, So, it could still be kind of a fun time, especially if you're like, a fan of the movie, and you're kind of rewatching different parts take place. It might be kind of fun. I don't know, but anywho, so I think Devil Kings might be best game of the night that we played anyway. Seventh Dragon looks really, really cool, but again, there's gonna be a lot of systems in there to master, to figure out, just like Etrian Odyssey. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm also over on YouTube, and it keeps the VODs pretty much all the time over on YouTube. So I could link that. Bum, ba-da-bum. And that I have my mostly my whole history going back to when I started dipping my toes into streaming back in all the way back in 2016. But it's been very sporadic streams. until I really started hanging out with all these RA folks and doing a lot of the retro stuff. I've been been trying to be pretty consistent every Monday night. So far, so good. We'll see if I can keep it up. But anyway, thanks everybody. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for the raid, Game Boy Guru. Really appreciate it if you're still around. Necro, Wolfie, Bo, Foxy, Wise was here earlier. Suffa, Trash City. I think there was Meat something. I got a few follows tonight, which is kind of surprising. But I appreciate the follows. Hopefully the stream was helpful and informational, and maybe you found some new games to check out. Oh, and Draco was here earlier. Appreciate you guys. Hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your night. God bless. We're gonna go mostly play RPG and ARPG. Yeah, I'd say so. I'm definitely a big RPG guy. I play a lot of puzzle games, mostly just stuff that I can pick up and play and put down and not really care about too much when I'm on like work, lunch breaks and stuff at work. But I like generally like the games that I like to really dig into are like the RPGs and action RPGs, the East games, Falcom stuff. I like a lot of that stuff. I have been doing Peak Streak lately, so we've been playing a bunch of adventure games, point and click adventure games, text adventures. Those I have a lot of history with. I was a PC gamer growing up, PC Master Race, blah blah blah. Not really. I don't really push that, but I did. A lot of those games have nostalgia for me, and they're also just pretty quick games, so pretty good for Peak Streak. Anyways, we're gonna read out here over to Wise. He's doing the PS2 night. He's currently playing some Ratchet and Clank. He was playing some Oni earlier and some kind of twin stick shooter. I don't know. He's been playing a bunch of stuff tonight, so ADHD fully engaged. But it's all retro, so he's getting Chivas left and right, so we'll throw him a raid. Thanks again, everybody. God bless. Be good to one another. Keep earning those Chivas, folks. See ya. Any message for the raid? Just whatever you want to say, Give some love to Wise. Cheer him on as he's earning Chivos. So, see ya. And for folks watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful evening as well.